And IPOB match-up agitations and in Southeast by implementing federal character principles. Honorable Ogah tells federal government. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Imagine that. This is so funny. Agitations are asking for a separate country, and you are talking about federal character principle. Can you imagine that? This man must be, let me not say a positive, a negative word. He must be a lunatic. Should have said what he said. Can you imagine? Must the Igbo politicians play their politics with IPOB or mass-up? Must they do that? Can you imagine? To me, actually, the politicians are problems in this country. They are problems in this country because of how comfortable they are. Nigerians are suffering and they are sitting comfortably without even making any move because they are really on a comfortable zone. They are on a comfortable zone, on a seat that is so comfortable for them to the extent that they don't even know if masses are suffering or not. They are our problems. They are not even seeing anything wrong in what is going on in this country, in what we are suffering. Can you imagine that? They are talking about having their own separate ways, separate country, and they are talking about politics, a federal character principle. That's absolute nonsense. This is nonsense. If they like, let their Tinubu give all the position to the Igbos. Biafran will still keep on fighting for their rights. The Igbos and the Biafrans are not interested in those nonsense ministers' position they're talking about or they're giving each other. They're not interested in the position of a thing. What they want is Biafra. Nothing much, nothing less. Biafrans shall fight a good fight, and they will fight and leave this country and have their own country and have their own peaceful country. Yes. So viewers, listeners, subscribers, this is my own opinion. But before that, before you giving us your own comments or what you think about what I've just said, let's look at the content of this particular news. Breaking news. End IPOB match-up agitations in Southeast by implementing federal character principles. Honorable Ogah tells federal government. The member of the House of Representatives representing Izukwato Federal Constituency of Abia State, Honorable Amobi Godwin Ogah, has asked the federal government to ensure strict implementation of federal character principles in allocation of resources and political appointments to end agitation for self-actualization by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and also by the movement for actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, that is MASSOP. Honorable Ogah, who is currently the chairman House Committee on HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria control, stating this in an interview with our correspondent in Abuja on Tuesday, said that the agitation by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the movement for actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASSOB, is born but out of the age-long marginalization of the Igbo in Nigeria. According to him, rather than raising arms against the Igbo for seeking for a sovereignty where they would be heard and fairly treated as a corporate entity in a country they rightly belong to. The federal government should strictly apply the principles of federal character in the distribution of resources and political appointments with a view to giving the Igbos and other ethnic nationalities sense of belonging. He stated that there would have been no need for anybody to engage in unnecessary agitations if there is an equity, justice, and fairness in allocation of the resources, employment, and also political appointment in Nigeria. We cannot be talking about separation from Nigeria because the greatest percentage of the property in Lagos, Abuja, and other parts of the country are owned by Igbos. How can we be talking about Biafra? Who will own other properties? I think what we should be talking about is let the federal government or um Federal Character Commission be working and ensuring the application of federal government, ensuring strict application of federal character principles in sharing of the national cake. Let the national cake be judiciously shared according to the geopolitical zone of the federation. That is the most important thing that we should be talking about. And once that is in place, then I think no region will be talking about being on their own. It is even better we are in a bigger country than in a smaller one. Ogah noted. So I am firm believe that President Muhammadu Buhari is not against Indigo. The little time I have had a talk with him on one, I fell in love with him, not just based on political party inflation. I saw the capacity and sincerity in him. Ogah noted. Well, the issue of our brother Nnamdi Kanu's detention is something all of us are concerned about, and I believe that this present administration will release him. Ogah reports. Can you imagine that? So, viewers, what is your take on this? Please, I will urge you to drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button. Each time we upload new videos, you will be the first person to receive notification. Thank you and God bless you.